Go ahead, knock yourself out.
Yo, what is up guys, X-Edge here, and I'm back again with another crazy story of my DOA adventures. So, as I spoke about before, I was trending towards the next Player UK session. Now before I jump into that, two things happened. One, I was trying to train online, do a lot of, ranked matches and stuff like that. I was trying to use Pi, as I did mention before. And it was going well. I was on a crazy win streak, and I was actually surprised to find, quite a lot of players every now and then. But it does take, 10 or 15 minutes to be able to find an opponent in ranked. And just on this occasion, I just happened to find Kieran. In fact, you know what? I'm going to just show you the video, and yeah, just watch.
Let's get this party started.
修行の成果見せるわよ
Get ready. Like that.
No, screw this. I'm not going to show you the whole thing. I'm sure you get the idea. He beat the crap out of me. I was on a win streak and he took away all my points. So I'm telling you now, Kieran, you owe me those points. Look how easy I got beaten by him. He's evil. He's just evil. But in a good way. He's just too damn good. I've said it before, like, my skill and his skill, there is just a huge gap, and I hopefully will get better with time, so fingers crossed. Yeah, so that was one of the things. The other thing was the Game Changer online tournament, which I missed. I can't remember what I was doing last week, but I missed that one, so I couldn't go to it. And it only turned out that 2 people entered the tournament. Now that sucks. Do you know why? Because if I enter that tournament, I could be able to brag to my friend to say, yeah, I came 3rd in an online DOA tournament. That would have been great, but damn, just kind of wish I was there now. Just to say I came 3rd place. You don't know how much that means to me personally. I wouldn't tell you guys how many people were entered. I'll just say I came 3rd place. And yeah, you'll just have to believe it. Not that I'm telling a lie or anything. I did come 3rd place, even though it would be last technically, but you get the idea. So yeah, those are the 2 things that happened, and now, yes, I might as well go into the next Player UK session. So I brought my mic along, and I got there again early to, train and practice and just do practically everything that I've been doing back at home. Now, part of the things I've been trying to do to train is play arcade on the highest difficulty. Now, if it were Tekken and I was playing on ultra hard mode, it's not exactly a challenge. The AI is pretty rubbish, and looking at how the AI plays on DOA is just absolutely crazy. I can't get through it without losing at least 10 times. That's how hard it is for me personally. So just to prove a point, it's definitely a challenge, but maybe that's just me, and while I was going through this, because I did it multiple times and I also did it while I was at the session, I just kept thinking to myself, am I learning anything while I'm doing this? I don't want to just waste time going through all of these matches without exactly learning anything. Yes, it's the computer, but I think the one thing I could probably gain from it is the fact that I've started to become a lot, maybe I wouldn't say a lot more, because there's so much I need to learn, moveset wise. learning the strings and learning what's high, what's mid, what's low. There is just too much to learn. It's so annoying. But like I said, I will get there, and everyone was there to back me up. So after I got beaten the crap out of, but eventually I did get through arcade, Vel did eventually step up and help me. We had some matches, and yeah, I got beaten up by his Mila, which was, I was no match for this guy. This guy is just absolutely insane. And Brian's Jan Lee as well. I mean, like I said to you before, guys, the talent is really good. Everyone's just really good. After playing a couple of matches, more people started showing up, ruining my session. So after we all started gathering, I eventually, you know, just stepped away and just let everyone else do their thing. Now, what we did today was another session, best out of 3, and because I brought my mic along, Rev actually wanted me to do some commentary. I thought, what? I don't know anything. I don't know much about DOA to do commentary on. I can barely do it for Tekken. I can, well, I don't know, I've never actually tried it before, but because I have more knowledge about the game, I'm a bit more confident in doing it. You know, for example, oh look, Law's junkyard kick, oh it's been parried, oh actually I'm so crap at commentary, you get the idea, commentary is not my thing. The only thing I can comment on is how good I played or how bad my opponent was if I'm just trying to badmouth them. So, I think that's the hardest challenge that has been presented to me. Not how the game works, not how to get through certain things, is how to commentate a DOA match. That is not easy. Well, for me anyway. That is not easy. And yes, I'll need to get a whole lot of knowledge about the game, you know, to be able to do that sort of thing. And even if I do, I'll probably bore you guys to death. I mean, seriously. My commentary sucks. But I had a couple of people pitching every now and then, so it wasn't too bad. We did record a session, and you know, as it went on, kind of, what am I saying? It was so stupid. But I don't know whether this is a good thing or a bad thing. But an hour into the session, when everyone's playing their matches, Rev's laptop suddenly just kaput. It went off, and everything I said, all the matches that were done before, were completely lost. I was, oh my gosh, I was like, how did this happen? There were so many good matches, and just thinking about it now, I was like, oh, all that footage. It honestly, guys, it was really good, really good stuff. The only thing I can probably say to you now is, yeah, there were great matches, and just take my word for it. I really don't know what else to say. So yeah, unfortunately, we did lose quite a lot of footage. So after we got things running up again, we did decide to do a couple more matches. And after that, Rev actually took one of my ideas and thought, okay, let's do this. So we decided to do some online ranked matches. They thought, okay, this should be fun. Turns out it wasn't, because no one is on ranked matches. Is dead. Like, overall, you'll find, if you're persistent, you'll probably find someone within an hour, and that really sucks. Nobody has that much time to waste, you know. You could probably get your whole house clean before you can find an opponent on that game. It's that long, and it sucks. Honestly, where is everyone on DOA? Maybe I just came in at the wrong time. I came in at the beginning of the game, everything was crazy. As I told you guys before, left it for a couple of months, and it was only around this time that I started picking up the game again that I'm starting to see these things, and it just really sucks how online is just near enough almost dead. So yeah, that kind of sucked. We basically didn't get any ranked matches done. We waited for a good 10-15 minutes, and nah. So instead we went into player matches, and it seemed that's where everybody was most of the time anyway. For ranked, I don't know. I'll just continue to do my own thing on ranked matches, whether I find someone or not, because my objective is to reach at least S-, and I'm like 2 ranks away, I believe. I'm A. Yes, I did get back up to A. I'm not A- anymore. let's see, yes, A plus, and then S minus. Yeah, there's 2 ranks, so hopefully that will go smoothly. So we decided to just, you know, mess around with some people on player matches, and I think trolling is Ella's specialty. This was the Kasumi player that I told you guys about, who's kicked my butt multiple times, and she did the same to me. In fact, everyone did the same to me in this session. But I was learning, so I was fine with that. I did get a couple of hits, I got a couple of rounds, and maybe a couple of matches. So altogether, that was a really good session. I didn't feel like a loser in the end, so thank goodness for that. So, so we went into these player matches, and it was just a brain dead fest. These guys were just smacking each other back and forth without no idea what they were doing, and it was just absolutely hilarious. Rev didn't mind because we were using his account to play, so everyone took turns in just messing around with these players, and it was just absolutely hilarious, honestly. Even I got a go, but I lost. And I'm not going to show you that footage, you didn't see anything. And it just kind of made me wonder, like, where have the good players gone? Maybe they've stopped playing the game. And it kind of did make me feel, oh, okay, maybe I, you know, came into DOA again at a bad time. Not exactly a bad time, just at a time where no one really cares about it as much. That's what it kind of felt like. But we did invite some players on his friends list who were very good advanced pro players, including one Gen player. I cannot remember his name. I think it's Signal or something like that. Now, I've only fought this guy once, and yeah, hands down, probably, in my opinion, the best Gen player out there. Practically because no one else uses this old fart. So I was just watching these guys fight him, and yeah, I think that was the entertaining session right there. You know, everyone against his US player, and it was really, really cool to watch. Was I learning anything in those matches? Yes, I was. I was learning how much of a pain Gen actually is when, you know, when he's in the right hands. So that was fun to see. In general though, the session was really fun. It was really cool. The talent is amazing. I cannot stress that enough. Everyone's really good, and everyone is very, very supportive. I always have to, you know, put my point out there to these guys before we start sessions. Like, okay guys, before you start, just know that I am an amateur player. And, you know, even though they know that, they will still do things like, okay, we're not going to take it easy on you, we're just going to show you how things are done. And that's what they did. And these guys are very, very supportive. Practically anytime I ask for, you know, I can ask these guys for any tips and they won't hesitate to help me, and that is much appreciated because I still have many questions that I'd like to ask. Yeah, it was just a really good session overall, and I always enjoy myself being there, being with these guys, and they are always very helpful in teaching me new things, teach me what's good and what's bad, because, you know, because as I said before, I'm very unfamiliar with the moveset, what to punish, what not to punish, all that sort of thing. It's going to take a long time to really get into it. This is quite a challenge, but there is no bigger challenge than learning how to commentate on DOA. So that right now is my biggest challenge. Challenge accepted. So we'll talk about the next Game Changer online session that's going to be happening later on, and I think I'm going to join this one now. I have an idea of who's going to show up at this one, so it's definitely going to be a very tough competition. It would be nice to at least get third place depending on how many people show up, but I'm not going to let you guys know that. I'll just tell you what position I came. Nah, I'm joking, I'll let you guys know. But yeah, I think it's sometime this week, and I think it's been happening consecutively during the course of the weekend, Friday and Saturday, for the online ones, both on the Xbox One and the PS4. So I'm going to be competing in the PS4 ones, and as for the offline session, I still have quite a lot of time to train towards that, which is next month in October. And one more thing before I close this one out. As for the progression with Pi, I think it's gone fairly well. in general. I'm quite proud of how I've managed to sort of pick her up, learn the combos. Now I think it's just time for me to really experiment more with her moves. I just have to be aware of, you know, what's safe And I think I'm starting to, you know, all the habits that I've sort of got from Tekken, I'm starting to bring to here, like a lot of poking, because I know with moves like that, they're harder to counter-attack, you know. And I am starting to delay my attacks so that I can actually hit a power blow, which is still quite rare for me to do, but when I get it, it's like, yes! Only to drop it after I do a combo, which sucks. But we will get there with time. And as for learning other characters, that's something I'm obviously going to have to do anyway, to know the overall, you know, just to have that overall knowledge of characters. So whether I'm going to pick up more characters or not, that's just only a matter of time. Pi, I'm going to stick with her for a while, and no, I don't believe I have a main yet. I cannot say I have a main yet. Yes, I'm using Pi, but I cannot call her my main. Again, all these things will come with time. So what I'm going to do now is, yeah, just go back and train in the hyperbolic time chamber and come out a better player, hopefully. So until the next online tournament and anything else that I'll probably have to share with you guys, thank you very much for watching, guys. Take care.